I'm looking for a man in finance. Yeah, no, definitely.
So today's video, we're going to be going through how Mina and I met and how I coerced her into marrying me. But no, in all seriousness, we've been getting a lot of love, a lot of appreciation in our posts. So first off, super grateful for you guys that are, following along and supporting us and creating more content. So we wanted to open up a little bit to you all and share how we met, what went into it, our dates, and how we got to where we're at today.
Yeah.
So we are a Tinder success story.
Go Tinder.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Tinder's the best place for a success story, but it worked out for us. So no complaints on my end. Mina says I was her first Tinder date, which is
true. So funny thing about Tinder, so we met back in 2017 in New York City, and at the time I was in college, and I had a lot of my friends that were downloading Tinder, going on these dates. Prior to me going off to school in New York, I really didn't know much about Tinder or even going on dating apps. Like, I felt like in 2017 people were still organically meeting each other, so it wasn't like a big deal at that time, at least personally for me. So I
can't take J-Mo seriously. I wish you guys could. J-Mo is like an audience member right now. He's sitting right next to the camera. He's perfectly seated looking at us like, yeah, so tell me how you guys met.
For those who don't know, J-Mo is our miniature Bernedoodle. You may have seen him in other videos, but he's
the main character for sure,
always. But yeah, so I downloaded the Tinder app, y'all, and I had a girlfriend at the time that were going on Tinder dates, and she was saying that she felt super safe, and
the food was free, the drinks were free.
Yeah, she was just chill about it. So I decided to hop on Tinder, and I thought it was a great way for me to meet new people, especially with New York being so big and everyone being so busy. I felt like the traditional ways of stop looking at him, babe.
I can't take it seriously. It's human eyes. He's like, I feel like he's invested into the story.
The traditional ways in New York, I feel like to meet someone was at work. Because it's very hard, and if you know, it's hard to just stumble upon someone on the street and meet them and kind of exchange phone numbers in New York, because everyone's kind of like on the go.
Well, you meet them at the bar.
Yeah, the club, you have to go out. Yes, you have to be going out.
You meet through mutuals.
Or meeting through, mutual friends. Other people introducing you to other people.
Like my friend has a friend that you should meet.
Yes. So I was doing all that stuff. So I could care less about Tinder. Downloaded it and matched with a bunch of people. But Dylan was the one person that I actually matched with.
Super liked her.
He super liked me.
How to get the attention.
He said he had a super like a day, y'all. And it was one of them was on me.
Yeah, I was actually at a pregame. I actually was.
What's a pregame?
You don't know what pregame is?
Of course I know what a pregame is.
Yeah, pregame is what you do before you go out. Yeah. So we were drinking at some house in Hoboken, and
Hoboken, New Jersey.
I saw Mina, and I know her pictures even to this day. She had a one where she was in black leggings. She was sitting with a friend at like Six Flags or something. You had a Yankees fitted on, and she looked good. And then she had one where she had a bathing suit, which was red, and you were like... You had a little ponytail and natural hair, and then she had her like going to a Beyonce. I haven't seen these in years, and I remember these photos. I was like, I like her. She looks tall. She looks good. And I swiped up, super like, and it auto matched, which means that she already swiped right on me. So she got notified, and I think she was also out at the bar that night.
Yeah.
Because we immediately started talking. It wasn't like a couple days. You're like, oh, we matched with that person.
Within the chat. Yeah, within the Tinder app. Like, still within, like, the platform. We were chatting through the app.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you what we were even chatting about, guys.
Who are you? What are you about?
Yeah,
I remember the conversation, and you're like, I'm out with friends, but I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like over this or whatever. I don't know.
Definitely did not say that. If I was out with friends, I was having a good time.
I'm looking for a redheaded man to save me.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. I think we were just chatting about common things.
So that's how you guys met?
We were just chatting about common things. Dylan, on the other hand, was used to chatting with people because I was not his first Tinder date.
No, definitely not.
He probably had the app for years. That's out of control, y'all.
Tinder came out when I was in college, so we were like, oh, this is a new thing.
Yeah.
But I was a serial Tinder dater. I've used Tinder in the past. I recently was single, so I was looking to get back into the swing of talking to other women and going on dates and stuff.
We both were single, not in a relationship.
Well, I hope so.
Hey, because some people out there, you never know, y'all. Some people out there are in a relationship or in a situationship and go on Tinder and make a genuine connection with someone with baggage from another relationship. So no, we were both very much single. There was no additional baggage when we met. We were free.
Just our own baggage.
I was clear baggage back then.
But yeah, no. So we started chatting.
Yeah.
And I'm smooth. So I got her into agreeing to a date. Mm-hmm. For any of the guys watching this, don't talk too long on a dating app. Like, transition it into the real life. So my thing was always like, this is great. I hate talking on Tinder. Like, we should just go on a date in real life, like in person, meet each other, talk to each other. So you should be more fun in person than on the app. Yeah. I also knew that she didn't know who I was. I know how many, white guys she's went on a date with.
One,
yeah. And I was like, where do you want to go? And she was like, I want to go here, and I want to go here and here. I was like, cool. Well, let's do that, because there's going to be a greater likelihood of her showing up and having a good time and being more excited if it's places that she wants to go versus places that I'm recommending. Even though I have...
He had a full thought process about that, y'all. I wasn't even honestly thinking about like that much in depth of if a girl plans the date, then she's most likely to come or have more fun. Like, I wasn't even...
Well, you just want to do things that you want to do. You were like, I want to go to Gallo Green. And I was like, cool. Let's do that then.
Did you search the spot once I said that?
No.
Bible. I guess you
searched it.
Y'all, Gallo Green could have been an underground.
Well, we met at a bar first.
Yes, we met.
And we got to talking.
Yes, at a little bar first.
She's wearing these little green pants. Her little favorite green pants.
They're cargo green pants.
Yeah, but look good.
I don't know where those pants are. Yeah, so...
J-Mo is cracking me out, bro. He's so attentive right now. His ears are moving up and down like, I like green pants.
So we met at a little bar, a very cute bar. I think it was in Chelsea. If you know, you know. It was where the street started to turn into kind of... cobblestone. So it was so cute. It was so vibrant out that day. What's also nice about New York is there's always something happening and people out. So besides me, of course, sending my location and a picture of Dylan to
the authorities,
my family and friends, just in case if something happens, I'm not naive. I know people do harm women. Especially in the city, not, it's so big, but I shared my location and a photo, so everyone knew that I was going out with Dylan that night and who he was. So thank you.
No one knew I was going out with me then.
I could have easily chopped him up quick.
Easily could have chopped me up.
But he couldn't chop me up because they would have been searching for him. But yeah, and we went to a super cute bar and started to chat and have a few drinks. I was not a big drinker, never have been, so it really wasn't about the drinks, to be honest with you. He was about the drinks. It was mainly just like getting to know each other,
You're also
vibing.
breaking the law.
I was not breaking the law. At that time, I had a fake ID. But once again, it wasn't about the drinks. I wasn't there to get wasted. But yes, I had a little drink that I babysat probably the entire time while he was on his second and third. And
She drank a lot because she threw up the next night.
the same night.
Yeah, that night she threw up, which doesn't take a lot for me, the stomach.
He has a way harder, stomach being in a fraternity.
Mina was ripping tequila. We did a tequila shot.
Yeah, guys. I was like doing things that I don't even do. I'm just not a drinker. Never, ever have been a drinker. And yes, I was socially drinking and to loosen up a little bit, because let's be real, going on a date with a stranger and trying to figure out each other's personalities, it could be a little awkward. So
it wasn't that awkward.
But it wasn't awkward, but it can be.
We connected immediately. There was really no awkwardness to that whole first date. We sat down, we started talking. I figured we're just both more outgoing, kind of. You're more bubbly. You're easy to talk to, easy to connect to. And I'm a talker by trade. So we got to talking, and we didn't stop talking until like 2 a.m.
So after
when the whole club shut down.
That was after, so we went to 3 spots, y'all. We started off at that little bar, then we went to the spot that I picked, which was Gala Green, and then we went to kind of like
4 spots.
A lounge nightclub, Le Bain.
You're forgetting the most important aspect.
What?
What did we do after Gala Green?
We didn't go to the diner until we were after, no, we went to Le Bain first, and then we went to the diner.
No.
We went
right from Gala Green to the diner and then to Le Bain.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Guys,
I promise you.
You guys, I swear we went to Gala Green, Le Bain.
Diner, and then after the diner, you want to go back out again. And it was late night, remember? It was super late.
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
We went to Le Bain and
we closed Le Bain, remember?
Yeah, we didn't go to the diner after that because we said goodbye at Le Bain. You went your home, I went my home.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah. But anyway, after Gala Green, I know the guys know what I'm talking about. You've been drinking a little bit, and you're like, I haven't eaten in like way too long, and you're like, I'm just hungry. But you're on a first date, you don't want to be like, yo, you want to like get some food or like grub up and like drunk eat some bad nasty food. And she looked at me, and now that I know my wife, it was exactly the same thoughts that she was having. Was like, I'm kind of hungry too. And she was like, you want to go get like a diner, breakfast food? And I love breakfast food. And I was like, yes.
It was like 11 a.m.
This is like the greatest,
11 p.m.
This is the greatest question you could have ever asked. I swear, to this day, that was a defining moment of like my perception of her. I was like, oh, she's cool as hell. Like, she just wants to like get food. It's not superficial. Like, let's just actually hang out and get some breakfast food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that meant a lot to me because it wasn't like some extravagant thing or like superficial or anything like that.
That was so insignificant to me. I was just like,
yeah, I was like, hell yes, I want to get some French toast, eggs, and bacon. Like, absolutely. Conversation continued, and then we went to a club afterwards, which we didn't dance or nothing. We just sat up top on the rooftop.
Yeah, like a little lounge club. Yeah.
Stole a kiss.
I was trying my hardest.
She was trying her hardest to play not to get, but she was feeling me.
Yeah, he had to give me. He was like, I gotta get.
You can't not kiss a girl on the first date. You got to figure out if you like each other like that.
He thought that I was trying to friend zone him.
she was trying to friend zone me, and that was absolutely not happening. I was like, I'm not here to be the financer of your little adventures.
Not my bank.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the first date. I got home. I remember I was like, that was a really good date. That was like the best date I've ever been on. I was like, I had a really good time. Time just flew by because we were talking the whole time. We were just getting to know each other, laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
And I remember as soon as I got home, I was like, I need to see her again.
Y'all, I got home, threw up because my stomach was hurting from the excessive, mixing drinks. Threw up, laid down. I had class the next morning. I don't know what was going on. But no, I felt really good too. I was like, oh, that was nice. Like, I enjoyed myself.
It was like a Friday.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I didn't have class. Yeah, you're right. I didn't have class. I don't even know what I did the next morning, but I just kind of went about my day. But I still had a great, I felt good. Yeah,
because I texted her the next morning or whatever, and I was like, it was a pleasure, blah, blah, blah. Following up.
Yeah.
Do my due diligence. Let her know that I had a good time and I wanted to see her again. And she left me on red until 3 in the afternoon, and I was like, damn, I guess it wasn't as good as a date. Because you have those thoughts, you're like, maybe it was the only one that had fun. And then she texted me back and she said, yeah, we had a good time. And then we immediately hung out that same week.
Yeah.
I took her out Thursday to a place called Dos Caminos.
Oh, you did? A Mexican spot. A fancy Mexican spot.
And she never had guacamole in her whole adult life. And I was able to give her guacamole, the one they make on the table, and
spicy guac.
Yeah. So that was great. She said I was looking really good that night.
He was. Well, I don't know if I said, but yeah, he was. He had Ryan, you weren't wearing that white top. Not the white sweater top. It wasn't that. Yes, it was. It was that white Zara sweater top. Yeah, he was wearing a shirt that looked like he was a little muscle man, y'all. He was so cute. He looked all big, handsome.
Yeah, it was a Thursday. All I know is that all of our original, still this day, all of our dates, it doesn't just end. It's not like, oh, that was dinner. Great seeing you.
Yeah, we were like,
I was like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
What do we do next? We just want to hang out with each other more.
Yes.
So we went to a bar called Oscar Wilde.
I took him to all the best spots, y'all. If you don't know, if you guys live in New York, there's a bar called Oscar Wilde in Chelsea, and it is the cutest upscale grown adult bar / you can get kind of small bites to eat if that's what you wish to do. It is beautiful. The ambiance is so nice, and they have this a beautiful marble bar that kind of wraps around the entire place, music playing, always busy out there.
Good, really good smoked old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
And we shut Oscar Wilde down.
Y'all, they didn't close 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. We shut it down.
Yeah, just talking again.
Yeah.
And then we hung out again that weekend. Yeah, it was just nonstop. We just couldn't get enough of each other.
So what I really loved about Dylan was he listened. So I remember telling him that I always wanted to take a cooking class, and maybe our 3rd or even 4th date, he took me to a cooking class in one of the buildings. The cooking class was in a building, and we made risotto.
Yeah, I took her to a cooking class. So I wasn't like that. My dates for dinner, bar, club, that's it. And she got me to get out of my comfort zone, doing going to an art exhibit, or going to a cooking class, or booking a boat trip around Statue of Liberty, going out on port, or planning stuff doing I guess, going out.
Like we were really,
activities.
we were really like exploring the city. Like we were going to Brooklyn, Hell's Kitchen.
That's how you knew I was like into
Barclays
you, because
Center.
I was doing uncommon things.
Yeah, like we were going on like really, really fun, interactive like dates with each other.
And I think I always wanted to do those things. I just never had
Yep.
someone to do it with.
100%.
And that was the coolest thing. I was like, oh, like this is someone who A, I like hanging out with.
Yeah.
B, likes to do the same thing. C, has the same interests and hobbies. D, listens to the same type of music, watches the same movies. And we like to do like exploring and adventures and things like that around the city.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, what was so much fun is that we became really good friends as we became like lovers.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It all organically
like Mina's still
happened.
will always be my best friend. So it's like we can just hang out. Even right now, like we're chilling on the couch. It's raining. We have like a hurricane, quote unquote, coming through
Yes.
here in Florida. So we decided to have a little comfy
Sit down,
session.
talk video. Yeah.
J-Mo's in the audience. He has not. I wish you could see him. He has not stopped making direct eye contact with us.
He's like a drunk old man over there or something.
Why don't you guys make a video about when you met me?
Ciao.
But that's how we first met.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost lost it because I had a picture of me in like suspenders and stuff. She thought I was like a hillbilly or something.
You guys on
She
his,
thought that I was like had a fetish towards like black girls or something.
there was, you know what, y'all, I think it was other people trying to tell me what I liked and what I didn't like or what they thought. In reality, I didn't have any ill will or any opinions about Dylan. Like truly. Like truly. I was so open-minded. I didn't really care if he was any color or what his like nationality was, or was he into black girls, not into black girls. I didn't even care about all that. I was there for a good time, honey, and
Meals.
just to have fun. Feed me. Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is I gotta feed 2 miles now.
Well, besides having the adventure in New York, things did come with, a price. And fun fact, we went to Butcher and the Banker, which is an amazing steakhouse.
The first place she treated me to.
Yes, it was like a $300 to $400 bill. We got like a 72 ounce
got a tomahawk steak.
Yeah.
And we ate the Butcher and the Banker to Steakhouse by Madison Square Garden, and you eat in a bank vault, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool spot. I didn't even have a beard then. I was clean shaven. I looked like a 15-year-old boy looking back at it. Maybe we'll add some pictures in the edit of like the Butcher and the Banker, a couple of our first night.
Dates and stuff.
Yeah.
We definitely look young. I mean, we still look young, but definitely a little bit more, a little salt, a little pepper, a little seasoning on us now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of our story, how we started and our little journey. Long journey.
Yeah, we really continued to just hang out, do things together.
Yeah.
And like it was just like a natural, like I would text her always. We don't even text each other anymore. Obviously, we're with each other. Like our text messages now are like, "Get eggs, dog food needed. Where you at?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were texting a lot back and forth. We would FaceTime all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like addicted to each other.
100%.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. So if any of you guys are watching this and you're struggling to find that person, I would say don't look for them. Just look for a good time. Just look to enjoy yourself. Look to get out of your comfort zone. Like try different, not try like it's a food cuisine, but like speak to all types of people. Like you never know who your person's going to be. we grew up in different areas, different backgrounds, different, I grew up Italian, right? Like different traditions. Seriously though, like,
yes,
you never know.
No, you do. You never know.
You never know who you're going to meet. So just meet as many people as you can, create as much valuable connections as you can, and
let the universe do the rest.
Let God do his work.
Yes.
Let God do his work. I know she prayed for me.
Yeah, I did.
Wasn't close to the big man at that time like that, so I wasn't praying for Maina, but
I prayed for Dylan after. I'll never forget. So a big thing for me was I always felt like I was putting in a lot of energy into my, old relationships where I was finding spots for us, to go out and hang out. And it felt like the person that I was with, just wasn't as thoughtful as I, was. And a big thing for me was just finding someone who knows how to treat me. And I remember praying for not necessarily Dylan, right? It was,
give me a redheaded man.
Yes, I was praying for God to bring me someone who values me, who loves me for me, and who also puts in that 50-50, effort in regards to getting to know me, like, at my core. And I didn't have that. So yeah, I very remember in bed praying for that. It was when I was supposed to go on a date, and it was getting late, and I got all kind of like dressed up, ready, and he like texted me like 2 hours after and was like, oh, hey, like, my bad, like, I fell asleep. And I remember talking to my mom, and I was like crying, and she was like, don't worry, the boys that you meet now are just a trial run type of thing. And I was just so upset, because imagine getting ready for a date, excited to go on that date. It's, Friday or Saturday night, and, hours go by, and you're like, what's going on, right? And then to have, someone text you talking about they fell asleep, aka your time isn't valuable, like I don't value your time, right? Like, I don't know, it just really pissed me off. And I remember and I was like, what, I deserve better. Like, I don't ever want to feel like someone can't put towards that effort. Oh wait,
we got a special guest. Come on, buddy. There we go. Yes, I want to be included.
He wanted to be included so bad. So yeah,
look over there.
I just didn't feel valued, and I just prayed. And eventually, now I prayed before I even knew who Dylan was.
Oh.
So it took over a year, Who knew that all the things that I was going through was actually answering that very prayer? You just never know. You never know. That's kind of...
Now we have a big hairy baby. But yeah, no, 100%. I was in the same boat. I was with... You gotta be in the mix, buddy. I let you up here on purpose. But no, my past relationships weren't as fruitful as, obviously meeting Maina was like a breath of fresh air. I was like, oh, this is what it's like. Oh, this is someone who's thoughtful. Oh, this is someone who reciprocates.
Yeah.
This is someone who's like going out of their way to make you feel good. This is.
I feel like we both struggled with not like our past relationships, not having someone actually like.
No one was filling back our cups.
Nobody. Yeah.
So it was a
worst
really
feeling ever.
When the other person filled the cup up, it was like, oh, let's overflow. Let's go do something. Let's go have fun. Let's really continue to do this.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much every single weekend for 7 years now. Like, actually, guys. Unless she was sick or ghosting me like she was. Or if we were able, we hung out every weekend.
Yeah.
Like nothing else mattered.
Even during the weekdays, y'all.
All the other things just kind of dissipated and it was just like focused.
Yeah.
Like where's Maina? What's she up to? What's she doing?
It was so intentional.
How can we hang out?
Yeah, very intentional.
Let's get some food. Let's get lunch together.
Yeah, we were even getting lunch together. I know we harp on the weekends, but no, we were even hanging out during the weekday, getting lunch together. And, you know, when he was working in the city, I was also working in the city. Like, we were making much effort to spend time, even maybe on a Thursday, going out to dinner, you know, after work or something. So it was a constant, like, effort of meeting each other in the middle. I think that also just goes to show, like, you make time for the people that you want to make time for. You're making time.
J-Lo, why are you mean mugging me, bro? We don't want to get too crazy into this story because the title of this video is How We Met, right? So that is how we met, and that's why it was important. And I'm very blessed and grateful that we did meet. And if you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're planning on doing more videos about relationships, how we met, our story, so we can
let us know also what you guys want to hear.
Yeah,
we've gotten quite a few good suggestions, but if there's any additional, like, I don't know, story time or sit down video you guys are curious about, yeah, let us know. We're so open. But in the meantime,
stay rich in faith. As well as we're going to have a link in the description. We are creating a faith-based community. So it's going to be absolutely free. We just want to create an army of other Christian-based faith followers and give everyone a space to meet each other, right? Like, you never know who you're going to meet, right? Maybe you are looking for a good man or a good woman and you also believe in God and you want somebody else who's rich in their faith. So we want to give people a space, as well as it also gives us a space to be able to become stronger in our faith, to lead people, and hopefully bring people closer to God. So that is our mission, and we want to create a community. So it's absolutely free. You click the link in the description, join that. We'll be posting devotionals, Bible verses, prayers. Really excited about this opportunity. So looking forward to see you guys in the community as well as the next video. Stay blessed.